CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
An air of confidence to the Suns as they arrived earlier today. And with...
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it. And I love that team, David. Thank you. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Hardaway on the wing, along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for Phoenix, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive. And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porzingis, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
And, Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship-caliber team.
Now here's Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. The 3. Nice D from Doncic. And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Booker, right side. Ball against Porzingis. Kicks it out to Booker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Paul. He feeds it to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Powell pulls it in.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
Paul with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. No good from Booker.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bridges passes to Booker. Bridges kicks to Booker. Down low. Here's Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Doncic outside. Passes it to Powell. Back to Doncic. Pass to Powell. Out to Doncic.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Chris Paul picks up that first team.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Now here's Paul. After Luka Doncic's miss. Porzingis looking it over. Hardaway finds Porzingis. And that's going to be a travel.
Suns ball.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Inside, Crowder. And Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Ball against Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Suns ball.
The Suns have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And the pass to Booker. Back to Paul. The feed now to Ayton. Doncic with the block.
Yeah, the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one, and he gets it to go.
Oh, so good with the ball. Carves his way inside with such ease and precision. That's what's so marvelous about it.
Passes to Paul. Over Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
Here's Shamet. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop in the opposing team scoring.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot. And there's a whistle that goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now here's Powell. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Now, here's Doncic. Payne covering. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
It's on JaVale McGee.
First team.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
the line.
Yeah, really left him no choice there.
Luka Doncic.
He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy buckets.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Paul. Deflects the pass. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. And Phoenix with another turnover here. Mavericks leading by 4. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league. Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Paul finds it. Paul outside, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Dallas ball.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Takes the 3. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. And now it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Ayton trying to break free. The layup off target. Mavericks leading by 9. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Maverick substitution.
Dallas moving it around. Bullock passes to Brunson. Here's Brown. He's covered by Ayton. Clock at 6. Pass to Kleba. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Brunson, no good.
And I thought that was going to drive. Looked good from here.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson the pass to Kleba. And stolen by Booker. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Brunson the pass to Brown. Back to Brunson. Paul with the steal. Here's Booker. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They led by 2 after the first. And that does it for our...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxey Kleber over the years is dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And, Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game now.
The Mavericks leading. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
Kicks to Booker. Feeds to Crowder. Back to Booker for the lead. The offensive rebound.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Thompson with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Cleveland, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And that one misses.
Wow, well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Brunson against Paul. Pass to Crowder. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Paul. There's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
That's a good decision right there to get Paul the ball. He made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
Brunson against Paul. Now here's Brunson. Good on the three-point shot.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Crowder against Kleber. Crowder dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. I wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. And here's Bullock from the arc. The pass to Kleber. Brown right side. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. A 2-point game. McGee finds Payne. Johnson outside. Up to Payne. Passes it to McGee.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Clock at 4. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Brunson with a clean look. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's McGee. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. McGee's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Brunson, the bounce pass. Kleber inside. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Here's Brown. Takes it off the glass.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
There's a minute left in the third. Payne kicks to Shamet. Kept alive. Tries again from the arc. Payne can't hit. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Brown. Dallas moving the ball around. Brown finds Kleba. For the lead. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
You know, the thing about Kaminsky is he is a skilled shooter, but also a factor near the rim, too.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shamet nails the wide-open jump shot. And it's a 7-point Suns lead. 9 seconds left to play in the third. Brown outside. From downtown. Off the mark. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Suns leading by 7. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center, filling out the middle. Pass to Kaminsky. On the wing, Johnson. 5 to shoot. Day looking around. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Mavericks trail by 9. Doncic outside. Dishes it to Hardaway. It's tipped and taken away by Johnson. He kicks it to Payne. The pass to Shamet. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass break, Dallas. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by McGee. And he drives in and finished off by Kaminsky.
Very impressive at navigating his way towards the hoop. Kaminsky doing a good job carving his way inside.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. From deep. Oh, through the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And, Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story, the Hardaways.
Mavericks trail by 8. Doncic outside. Fires for 3. It's good from long range.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Now Payne. He feeds it to Kaminsky. Back to Payne. Poked away. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
On the wing, Doncic, defended by Paul. Back to Powell. Doncic outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Doncic against Paul. Bridges up top. Back to Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
Paul passes to Crowder. 6 to shoot. And here's Booker from the arc. No good that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. The three for Doncic. Booker pulls it in. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. The lead is 2. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. And the wide open shot from Crowder connects from three-point range.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. It has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. From outside the arc. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Booker finds Paul. Booker outside. Kicks it out to Paul. The Suns need to get a shot off. It counts.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Porzingis passes to Finney-Smith. Doncic against Paul. And here is Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Paul. Booker outside. Fires the three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And now a 7-point Suns lead.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every three he takes. Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer.
Denver. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the one spot. Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
Here's Paul. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Back to Booker. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. And there's the rejection.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
Bridges against Porter. Bridges passes to Booker. And that one's on target from the wing.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Murray with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Jokic. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Paul passes to Crowder. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
So it's Phoenix now, after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Here's a three from Paul. The rebound by Murray.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Porter, the pass to Murray. Over to the wing. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Rebound by the Nuggets. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
For Denver, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Murray for three. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Murray's got 6.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Barton against Paul. Outside for Booker. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Murray. He's got 6.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter. He's guarded by Bridges. They kick it out to Murray. Rejected by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
The Nuggets have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Gordon down low, covered by Crowder. Here's Barton. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Pass to Booker. And here's Ayton. Outside Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And here's Denver. They're on a 14-6 run. Murray passes to Jokic. To the paint. And the dunk by Jokic.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Bridges. Up and over Porter. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Murray against Paul. Murray passes to Porter. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Good. Jay Crowder's got his second basket.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Nuggets ahead, up 8. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court right now for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The Suns shooting around 50% of the game so far. Murray against Paul. Crowder outside. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Porter's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Now Paul. Out to Bridges. Back to Paul. He shoots. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Morris against Payne. Outside for Green. Takes it inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Payne with it. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Second team foul.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Morris against Payne. Back to Morris. Let's go with a 3. Hauled in by McGee. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And McGee with the stuff.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Morris against Payne. Pass to Dozier. And here is Green. There's the triple. And that one's good. Dozier. And the Nuggets lead by 11. You know, what we call a smart foul. Part of the game for sure, but maybe not exactly what Dr. Naismith intended with the rules. Doris, any of those types of fouls you'd look to discourage?
The BA, the first one that comes to mind are the take fouls to stop the fast break. That would be at the top of my list. Because what you have potentially on every play, particularly if NBA players get out in transition, is the absolutely mind-blowing dunks, the athleticism on display. So similar to European basketball, take away those take fouls that stop transition.
Payne against Morris, and Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
And it's Green off the drive. And it's hammered home by Green.
What a slam. That dunk was just ridiculous.
You see the defense, Grant? They're all making business decisions up there. The kick out to Johnson. Connects from downtown. Johnson's got 5.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Najee. Back to Rivers from downtown. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Now here's McGee. Here's Shamet. Picked his pocket. Morris with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Morris outside. And that one good.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to McGee. Back to Shamet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Here's Rivers. And he dunks it down.
There is a sneaky athleticism when you're talking Austin Rivers. He goes to the cup with authority.
Here's Johnson. No good. Misses at the buzzer. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Jamal Murray had a huge first quarter. He had 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 And that's a wrap.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris. Then it's Green, and it's Najee in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. Pass to Dozier. Morris against Paul. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Booker. Here's the break. Bridges passes to Paul. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Monte Morris. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
And here's Paul. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Porter the pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
The very definition of a high percentage shot. Aaron Gordon, throw it down.
Bridges outside. Ball against Murray. Up top, Booker. Pass to Crowder. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Crowder's got 9 points.
Well, so quick off the pass. So Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
Ball against Murray. Clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. From the wing. Off the left rim and out. The Suns trailing. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Booker on the take. Great D that time from Barton.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Murray's shot is good.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. So calm and easy with the ball. It almost always makes the right decision.
Outside for Booker from deep three-point range. And the Suns get another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Jokic. Down low. The kick out to Barton. Back to Gordon. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Just 5 to shoot. Gordon outside. Jacks up a 3.
That's the dogged defense from Crowder. This guy's not going to back away from anybody.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Paul against Jokic. Left side Paul. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Jokic knocks it loose.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
Barton finds Jokic, and he banks in the layup. Jokic has got 10 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. Up and over Gordon. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Paul against Murray. Now here's Jokic from deep. And Ayton pulls it down.
Nuggets foul. Jamal Murray. That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
I'll tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly. And DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Paul passes to Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
4-3.
Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Murray passes to Porter. Here's Gordon. Goes up again. Outside for Porter. Over Paul. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Landry Shamet. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Johnson. Then there's Campaign, and it's McGee in at the 5, down low. Got a piece of it. Outside Johnson. Inside. Kaminsky can't hit. Denver in the lead. Outside Porter. Tries it from 19. Gordon controls the rebound and the putback.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Payne against Murray. Kaminsky right side. Pass to Shaman. Back to Kaminsky. Here's Shaman. Over Jokic. And it's Denver with a rebound. Gordon's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind us.
Outside Murray. Launches a 3. That shot, no good. Nice D from Paul. To the middle. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Up top, Gordon. Covered. Oh, my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
Paul passes to Aiden. Back to Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 7 assists in the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
The combo guard, Murray, was capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Murray against Paul. Here's Booker, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Nikola Jokic. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Yeah, they're taking care of business in the paint, too, getting valuable points down low there.
Murray against Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
For Phoenix, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3.
If anything, you know you can count on Chris Paul to deliver in the clutch. He is so competitive, so tough.
Paul against Murray. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Porter finds Murray. Out to Gordon. To the inside. Here's Porter. Nice D from Bridges. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And it's now just a 1-point Nugget lead.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Murray against Paul. Gordon left side. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Cash.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Outside Paul. Now Aiden. Booker. Pass to Bridges. Driving inside. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. 27 seconds left in the game. Here's a three from Paul. Yes! Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. We present our New Balance player of the game, Chris Paul.
You know what's interesting? It seems like he's hitting everything he's putting up there. I mean, he's caught fire and just has continued on with the attack. I mean, his ability to pick the D apart, wow. So impressive, so incredible.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch. Saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays too. Winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And the Suns call time here. Five ticks left in the fourth quarter. That'll count if it goes. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, 4 quarters were enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And away we go here with overtime. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. Mikal Bridges is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Clock is at 3. Pass to McGee. Oh! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Here's Dozier. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Najee. Here's Green. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Nuggets foul.
Crowder, he's checked in for McGee.
That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
On defense, the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Ball finds Booker.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
From 18 feet away. And it's Denver with a rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Here's Jokic. Nice move. And the layup is good.
Morphing from 2nd-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Outside Booker. We are in OT. A minute and a half gone by, and what has been a great one. Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And the Suns lead by 2.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
Outside Murray. 3-pointer. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Outside Paul. The 3, Booker. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Martin against Booker. Outside quarter. This one for 3. And nails the tray.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Ball finds Booker. Paul with it. Checked by Murray. Booker for 3. And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries. Here's Barton. Outside Murray. Back to Barton. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Barton. Launches it. And another 3 for Denver.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Oh, Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, he can hit big shots. Booker's about as confident a young man as we've seen when the pressure's on.
Jokic passes to Barton. Now Murray. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Look at Denver's opening lineup. The guards are out there for him. Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before. Even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Porter passes to Gordon. Hardaway with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Finney Smith. That shot is off. Barton with some nice D. Murray dishes to Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Oh, yeah, sure, Will Barton, you could have laid that one in, but why? People pay tickets to see that kind of stuff.
Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Pop. It's deflected. Jokic with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And finished off by Porter.
Jokic, long and quick hands there to poke that one away.
Here's Dallas. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Powell. Here's Finney Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway passes to Doncic. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Doncic has got 5 now.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Murray kicks to Jokic. And he lays it straight in.
In the painted area at that kind of size, Jokic is a rock that's not moving around.
Mavericks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And there's the pass to Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. Lets it fly. They get it back.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Murray outside. This is it to Jokic. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there. Well, it's the range that Jamal Murray has that's really impressive.
Now here is Hardaway. Got a piece of it and stolen by Murray. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Porter passes to Jokic.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Murray against Doncic. There's the triple. Another 3 for Dallas. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Right side Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Assisted. And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic with it. He's got 8. Now the pass to Pop. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Finney Smith. Now here's Doncic. 4 on the shot clock. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Hardaway finds Porzingis. It's hauled in by Gordon. Barton against Hardaway. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. His 3-pointers off the mark. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nuggets lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the end. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Denver.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Mavericks. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Porzingis against Gordon. Doncic outside. Porter with the steal. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
On the clock. Oh. And yes, it's good.
There's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
The kick out to Porter, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Murray dishes to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
The assist.
Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kleber against Gordon, and stolen by Barton. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Left side Gordon. Shot clock at 6. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Johnson with it. Now guarded by Murray. The kick out to Brown. Dallas moving it around. Here's Brunson. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets leading by 9. Here's Murray. The dish to Gordon. Jokic passes to Porter. Murray for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now an 11-point Nugget lead.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Brunson the pass to Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Morris kicks to Green. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the middle. And it's blocked by Brown. They recover it. Here's Morris. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Morris has got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Left side, Brown. To the paint. The shot's good from Brunson.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Kleba against Morris. The feed to Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assist from.
And the Nuggets lead by 11.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And it's in there.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Morris outside. Off target with his three. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Pass to Brunson. He dishes it to Brown. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Here's Dozier. Kicks it to Rivers. Green passes to Morris. Driving inside. And so it's Denver ahead by 9. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. In the first period, their biggest lead. And that'll...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Rivers out there with Morris. Then it's Green. It's Najee in at the center position. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Well, the deep ball accuracy is much more consistent now from Austin Rivers, learning how to be an effective shooter at this level.
Powell finds Hardaway. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Rivers with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Green passes to Dozier. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Again, the miss by Morris.
He'd love to make him pay for giving up that wide-open jumper. Was unable to do so.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Morris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Porzingis.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Monte Morris.
And Morris drops them both. Mavericks trail by 8. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. 16 feet away. They grab their own miss. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Denver making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Gordon against Porzingis. There's Porter with the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Porter Jr.
Porter's got 5 now.
You set him up. Porter's going to knock him down. He's a terrific shooter who can do some damage from anywhere.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Murray. Here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Here's Porzingis. Powell, the pass to Porzingis. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Jokic.
And at his size, Porzingis needs to try to do that more often and take advantage of matchup problems. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
To the inside. Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. And again, Denver with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
The pass to Powell. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets.
2 minutes remaining in the
Now Murray. He's got 8. For the 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway, and he uses the glass on the layup. Hardaway has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Jokic against Powell. Jokic passes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
You just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Doncic looking it over. The tray. And Jokic with the rebound. Denver leading by 13. That's good from Porter on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Powell finds Porzingis inside. Got a piece of it. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. 3-pointer. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Barton outside. Gordon kicks to Barton. Outside for Murray. Tries from 10, and that'll be 2 free throws. And it looks like, yep, it's the coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing, the double checking, and the game continues on.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so it's Denver with a 19-point advantage heading. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Jalen Brunson out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Brown. Then there's Brown. And it's Kleba in at the four-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. To the middle. And Kleba slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Green against Brunson. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks, trailing by 19. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And it's Bullock missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Up top, Porter. He's covered by Brown. Rivers kicks to Porter. No good with the triple. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And then Brown with the dunk.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And it's put back in by Powell.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And here is Murray. From deep three-point range, and they recover it. And Jokic throws it down.
And in that sequence, you saw Jokic and the way that he goes to work. Just beat everybody to the ball.
On the wing, Hardaway. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Now, Doncic. He's covered by Murray. To the paint. Here's Powell. Count that one. Powell's got 4 points this quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Murray with it. Hardaway picks him up. Martin from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 20.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Back to Doncic. Over Jokic. Keeps it alive, and it's put back in by Powell.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Pass to Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. Porzingis lays it up off the glass. 8 points for Porzingis.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nuggets.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jamal Murray.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
Kristaps Porzingis, throughout his career, continues to look for good health. And when he is that, he's a force.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's the pass to Porter. It's Barton on the wing. Lets the three fly. Here's Jokic. Outside for Murray. Fires the three. Porter outside. They get the rebound. Jokic passes to Barton for three. Murray. Jokic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Outside Gordon. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
It's Allie.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Doncic. Down low, deflects the pass. Stolen by Ayton. And they're on the run. Ahead, poke loose. And stolen by Hardaway. Pass break, here we go. Here's Doncic. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Paul. Booker for 3. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Doncic against Paul. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Powell. 6 to shoot. Just over a minute and a half in. No good with a layup. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Crowder finds Booker. Ayton. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Phoenix on D. Doncic.
And Paul is known as a dogged defender, somebody who gets right up in the face of whoever he's on.
Right side Booker. Paul's got space. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance point. Porzingis against Crowder. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Bridges down low. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. Fires the 3. nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Powell. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And here comes the break. Paul finds Booker. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. For 3, Hardaway. Lays out, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Here's Paul. 1:41 left in the first.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Back to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Out to Bridges. Pass to Paul. 5 on the clock. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:04 left to play in the first quarter. On target from range. Hey, and at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Here's Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Now here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And they recover it. Paul draws the double. Booker finds Crowder. 5 to shoot. Another shot. Doncic grabs the miss.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Another miss by Doncic.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on top, leading by... And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul.
If anything, whether it's...
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And so in the game for the Suns, JaVale McGee out there with Frank Kaminsky. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Campaign. And it's Johnson in at the 3. Now here's Porzingis. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Doncic against Payne. To the wing, right side. Johnson with it. Now Doncic defending. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
From deep, Johnson. The Mavericks pull it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Outside Payne. Powell with a steal. Inside. Oh, now it's Porzingis with the jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Doncic with it. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Finney-Smith. And there's always been dialogue between NBA officials and coaches and players. Some concern that it's gotten too chippy of late, Clark. That's not a good look.
No, it's not a good look, and you certainly have to recognize the fact that both sides are humans and emotions are going to run hot at times. The league has rules about how you engage with officials. I think you should actually have some give and take, but it should be toned down from what it has been recently.
Here's Hardaway. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Six on the shot clock. Back to Powell. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Shoots over Johnson. No good. A bit long that time. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Hey. Doncic on the wing. Beyond the arc. Porzingis passes to Powell. Back to Porzingis. Pass to Doncic. Tries again. The shot won't fall. Great D that time from McGee.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. The Suns leading. 1:44 left in the second quarter. Paul finds Booker. The kick out to Paul. Back to Booker. Paul with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Mavericks have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Counted from distance.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Now here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Ayton with the stuff.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Bullock. Here's Kleba. It's Brown on the wing. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Down low. Here's Paul. The shot misses, and it's Dallas the other way. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. It's Bullock on the wing. Kleba right side. The 3-ball. Brunson against Paul. 3-pointer. Brunson misses. Now Paul. And he's going for the oop here. Brown with the steal. And we're through the first.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They have a narrow 3-point lead. Kenny, give us your...
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. They've got to do a better job boxing out.
Reggie Bullock is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Moses Brown. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
His energy is unmatched. And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
The Mavericks trailing. It's Bullock on the wing. And here's Brunson from the arc. And Booker pulls it down. And here are the Suns.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Now here's Kleber. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Brown passes to Brown. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
Kleber, and it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
And stolen by Brunson. Tipped. It's Brown on the wing. And Brown with the stuff.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
So it's Phoenix now. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. 4 on the clock. That one's good for 2. Booker's got 5 now.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
To the inside. Here's Brown. And that one hits the back iron.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team.
By Phoenix. Pass to Kleber. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Kleber's got his first 2 points.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Here's Shaman. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Lots of room. And it's good. 2 points. And the Suns lead by 10.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Payne, pass to McGee. Kaminsky with it. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Powell. To the middle. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Outstanding work from Porzingis that time, creatively sending that one home.
Payne, pass to Kaminsky. Back to Payne. Pass to Shaman for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Doncic outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. And he lobs it up. Tried to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. For 3, Hardaway. No good. And so it's Phoenix finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More 2K. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Frank Kaminsky is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Cam Payne, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Doncic passes to Powell. Now Finney Smith, covered by McGee. It's stolen by Johnson. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Shamet. And the Suns get it back. And here's Payne outside. And no good. Dallas shooting just around 32% from the field. And here's Doncic outside. Can't hit that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Shamet. Pass to Johnson. And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Here's Shamet. Offensive rebound. The shot comes out. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count. Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Out left to the wing. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And Kaminsky gets it to go.
Getting more comfortable in the paint. As long as Frank Kaminsky has the positioning he wants, he's good to go.
And here's Doncic. Nails it from 3.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the 1st period. He finally drains one.
Payne with it. Pass to Shamet. And the shot goes in. And the Suns lead by 7.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
And here's Doncic outside.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Pass to Shamet. And here's Payne outside. Sinks it from distance. And now a 10-point Phoenix lead.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Powell, it's good.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Pass to Shamet. Puts up a 3. Here's Kaminsky. Here's Johnson. Again, the Suns good for 2. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Doncic outside. From outside the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Suns.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for DeAndre Ayton.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
.32 seconds left to play in the fourth. Buries it from three.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Outside Johnson. Kaminsky outside. Pass to Payne. Here's the three. Phoenix no good that time either. For three, Hardaway. It doesn't go for him. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Just a gutsy.
He's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter, and at the 3, the small forward. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now, here's Jokic. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Ayton. That's a 2 from Paul. Crowder kicks to Booker. Shoots over Barton, and they will call over the back on the play. Not just another game in the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams. And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Here's Crowder, and it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here is Paul, following the 3 from Will Barton, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside, Porter. Murray outside. Clock at 6. Kicks to Barton. Outside, Porter. From outside the arc. Good work defensively by Crowder. Suns still looking like they're getting going here. Searching for their first points of the game. Suns moving the ball around. Pass to Paul. For 3. Traps in the tray.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul's such a quick thinker.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that could really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Murray against Paul. And here is Murray. Shot clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Ball.
And Phoenix has possession, trailing by 2. Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Crowder. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
Jamal Murray. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Denver on D. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Now Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
Murray looking around. Jokic finds Murray. A 3-ball. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Booker with it. Now defended by Jokic.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Outside Gordon. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now here's Booker. Now the pass to Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. 6 to shoot. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Gordon against Crowder. Porter dishes to Murray. Barton outside. They need this. And another miss by Denver.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
The Suns shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw good, Booker.
From the moment he entered the league, Devin Booker has been an offensive force. This is one of the rare players in league history to put a 70-piece on the board. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now here's Porter. Still looks.
Michael Porter Jr.
That is not possible. What we just is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Here's Paul. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. That shot off. Nice D from Porter. Murray right side. Here's Jokic. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A good close contact. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Murray. Passes to Jokic. He kicks it to Porter. Feeds it to Murray. Porter passes to Murray. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Booker outside. From past the arc. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns. Murray outside. To the paint. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got his first 2 points.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Paul against Murray. Kicks it out to Booker. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. And Ayton stays with it.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Crowder against Murray. Here's Gordon. Up and in on the way.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Paul looking over the floor. Oh, Ayton in position. Back to Bridges. Sinks the triple. And the Suns lead by 7. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Now here's Murray. Over Ayton. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Paul outside. Bridges inside. Guarded by Porter. Ayton kicks to Paul. From the arc. And it's Ayton missing.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson. Boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Rivers looking over the floor. Here's Najee, guarded by McGee. Najee passes to Morris. Takes it inside. It's over Payne. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Morris.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Payne dishes to Johnson. And McGee kicks to Johnson. Here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's rebounded by Dozier.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Up top, Rivers. After Najee. Dishes to Morris. The tray. It's hauled in by the Suns. Payne with it. Here's McGee. And it goes down 2 points. McGee's got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix.
Yeah, and there it is again on a lot of their possessions.
And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50. And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. But kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Offensive rebound. Rivers finds Morris. Back to Rivers. A second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one. He may not always shoot for a high percentage, but Doris, when Rivers gets on a roll, he can be unstoppable.
Yeah, there's no doubt he can string together points when he starts making shots. This guy is especially dangerous in the clutch because he has no fear. Well, January 15th of 2015 provided a special moment in NBA history. Austin Rivers made his debut for the Clippers guys, who were coached, of course, by Doc Rivers. That was the first time in history that a father coached his son in an NBA game. What a special, special time.
Morris outside. Count it. Morris has got 6.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Ball against Morris. Kicks it out to Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic LU jam.
Elite athleticism from Mr. 8. No doubt on the dunk.
The pass to Rivers. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Morris against Paul. Booker in the corner. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Suns making a change here. McGee's checked in. And the Nuggets with some changes. To the middle. Here's Crowder. And it's sent back by Jokic. Now Murray. Going inside, and it's Murray with the jam.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
Ball against Jokic. Paul kicks to Bridges. And no good. And Denver the other way now. Paul against Murray. Outside Porter. No one near him. And it falls over the rim and in.
The assist.
Now just a 1-point Suns lead.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Paul goes in, and that one drops for him. Paul's got 8 points.
And that's exactly what they needed at this point in the game. He goes to the go-to move and extends the lead.
Pass to Porter for the tie. Another 3 for Denver.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Paul finds McGee. Back to Paul. He takes it in, and he gets the bucket. 10 points for him.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He has got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. Landry Shamet's checked in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Banked in off the glass. Payne's got his first basket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
On the wing, Porter. Passes it to Barton. Outside for Murray. McGee with the block. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kaminsky with the ball. Now guarded by Barton. And stolen by Barton. Outside Porter. And finished off by Porter.
You know, he's got to keep improving this aspect of his game, but when Porter's dribbling like this, he becomes unguardable.
Here's Payne, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Oh, man, that's a monster shot to close out the third, and the lead is theirs heading.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Suns ahead, leading by just 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So on the floor for Denver, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Phoenix has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. Up to Payne. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 4.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Porter looking it over. Back to Murray, and stolen by Payne. The pass to Kaminsky, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time.
Aaron Gordon.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's McGee. Pass to Shamet. Kicks it to Payne. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to McGee, the 17-footer.
And look at how well Jokic uses that size defensively there with a great contest on the shot.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution for your
Here's Murray. And the rejection by Ayton. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Murray against Paul.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Suns leading by 4. Paul outside. There's the dish to Booker. Lobs it up for Crowder.
I love Aaron Gordon's ability to defend any position. What a luxury for a coach.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Trying to get open is Crowder. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 4.
Listen, we know that Crowder's work ethic is tremendous. So in these opportunities, he's ready.
Here's Najee. He's covered by Ayton. Najee passes to Morris. No good on the triple.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Booker dishes to Bridges. Back to Booker. Inside, Crowder. Morris with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 4 to the inside. Here's Rivers. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for the Suns. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Ball against Jokic. Paul passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. And it's Denver with the rebound. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And that is a big loss for this team. And this game's still in the balance, and he's someone they always want in there at crunch time.
Cameron Payne's checked in for the Suns. The kick out to Porter. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. For Phoenix, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Here's Ayton. Money!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
There's Porter with the 3. Outside for Murray. Back to Jokic. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Booker. Driving to the basket. It's in!
Well, he can hit big shots. Booker's about as confident a young man as we've seen when the pressure's on.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Jamal Murray taking 2 shots.
And so Murray nails both of them.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Denver calls timeout. They're down by 3. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Devin Booker.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that
that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Mikal Bridges. That's his first personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2.
A former 5-star recruit. We know about the talent level for Porter, but he's also a mature, hard-working guy.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one.
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters, and it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing, and competition for minutes makes a team better.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for the Nuggets, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards, and it's Jokic in at center, filling out the middle. Powell's shot is off.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Murray passes to Jokic. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Up top, Powell. Back to Doncic. From deep three-point range. The shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Porter in the post. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And the layup is good.
Porter showing just great body control that time, taking the hit, but he keeps his eyes on the rim. That helps him score and finish.
Here's Doncic for three. Hardaway. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Barton finds Gordon, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
At the line for
That free throw good from Gordon.
Aaron Gordon. At the line for two.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And he makes it.
Well, their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic against Murray. Doncic outside. Powell right side. Clock at 6. Doncic with it. Now Porter defending. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Gordon with a steal.
He saw the pass coming a mile away. Was perfectly positioned to intercept it.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Good D by Porzingis. Inside, here's Doncic. The shot's good.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Barton outside. Outside for Porter. Takes the 3. Barton outside. Here's Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Powell left side. Back to Finney-Smith. Off target with the 3.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Murray passes to Gordon. And stolen by Porzingis. The drive by Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Doncic against Murray. Outside Porter. Over to the left wing. Here's Jokic. No good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Outside Finney-Smith. Driving in. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Barton. Back to Gordon. Barton against Hardaway to the paint. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Doncic finds Hardaway. And they'll get another chance. Doncic against Barton. Doncic, no good. It's 2-on-1. Up ahead. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Well, you got to watch out when Barton leaves the floor, throwing the hammer down there.
Hardaway. Dallas, no good that time either. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentage. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position, locking down the middle. Murray against Brunson. And it's Murray finishing it off.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And finished off by Kleba.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. To the inside. And the dunk by Jokic.
Going dunk for dunk. It's an aerial display.
Hey, and we may get another one this next trip up the floor.
The last few years, Jokic has led the league in touches, which is amazing, talking about a center in a guard and wing-driven league to be able to do that.
It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
6 to shoot. Pass to Bullock. Now Brown. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. And Jokic has been posting prime Russell Westbrook numbers with staggering efficiency here, Brent.
Well, it's incredible just the patience he plays with and then the decision-making that he has, waiting for the right cut, delivering the ball on time and on target.
The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Toughest thing to cover in the game, and Jamal Murray making it difficult on that play in the pick and roll.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Outside Brunson. No good with the triple. The Nuggets have gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start of the second. 16 feet out. Murray finds Porter. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That's 10 straight points they've given.
Murray against Brunson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Down low. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance of another point at the line. It's on Nikola Jokic.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Shot is good by Kleba. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, BA, I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team, but then you surround them and complement them with guys.
Oh, man. He had the runway, and he let it rip.
Nice. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Kleba passes to Brown. And the layup is good off the glass. Brown's got 6.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Dozier, defended by Brown. Here's Najee. Brown with the block. Oh, deflected. Pass to Brown. Here's Kleba. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of this one. Morris passes to Green.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That one's off.
At the line for your Nuggets.
And he sinks the second. A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
35 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And that one's good for Brunson.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Morris against Brunson. Pass to Najee from about 19. Morris outside. Here's Rivers. Clock at 4. Brunson with a double team. Morris. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Brunson from the arc. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And now it's just a 2-point Denver lead.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
He picks the exact right moment to get.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, after 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They are leading by 4. Kenny. And that does it for our...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Monte Morris, also Austin Rivers out there, and it's Najee in at the 5, down low. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. The Nuggets shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Pass to Rivers. And here is Green. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Rivers. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Both good from the line that time. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And they doubled up Doncic. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Inside. Here's Powell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Powell's got 8.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Morris passes to Green. Porzingis against Morris. Off with the layup. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. He shoots it. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Unable to get that one. Oh, great D that time from Powell. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Murray against Doncic. Murray passes to Jokic. Martin outside. He takes it in. Tipped. Doncic against Murray. And stolen by Jokic.
His serve.
Oh, my.
Throw that one up top. What a play.
Oh, some serious power to finish that one off.
And a statement from Jamal, when he gets that kind of room, he's capable of throwing it down.
Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. To the inside. And he was fouled in the act of, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 53 left in the third. Powell passes to Hardaway. Doncic outside. He buries it from three. Doncic has got 5 points.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much. A lot of times, the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
And they double up Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
And as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Outside Hardaway. This for the tie. The rebound by Murray.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
It's pretty obvious right now the defense is not comfortable with Barton taking those shots. He's remarkable at drawing fouls when he's on the floor.
And he makes both free throws.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
From deep. And again, Denver no good. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Barton with a steal. And here's the fast break. Jumps up. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You have to be cautious when Barton is around there. He knows how to poke those balls loose and frustrate his man on the defensive end.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Murray against Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray's got 4 rebounds now. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside for Porter. Back to Murray. Pass to Gordon. Over Porzingis. Right side Murray. The Nuggets need to get one up. Jokic. The shot no good. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. The putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense. The third quarter comes to a close. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at the 5.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Doncic against Murray. Here's Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Murray passes to Porter. Gordon with it. To the inside. Jokic finds Barton. Back to Jokic. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
In the painted area at that kind of size, Jokic is a rock that's not moving around.
And here's Doncic outside. And they get it back. The rebound by Murray. Denver in the lead. Pass to Barton. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Murray against Doncic. Down low. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, I'll tell you what, in this fourth quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Hardaway, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Doncic outside, and stolen by Jokic. In transition. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Outside Finney-Smith.
2 minutes.
Doncic against Murray. To the paint. Shot to stop the run. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Shooting for Dallas, Dwight Powell. At the line for 1.
That one falls for Powell. 1:50 left to play in the fourth. Outside Murray. Here he goes. Here's Jokic. Back to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one. Doncic outside. Lets the three fly. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And working on becoming more dangerous from deep. Doncic doesn't lack confidence pulling up from way downtown.
Now Murray, outside Porter. 1:11 left in the final quarter. Shot clock at 5. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Jokic remained on the cutting edge of the evolution of the big man, assisting, blocking shots, buckets on the interior, shooting threes. Man, all he's got to do is sell the popcorn.
Inside, Gordon with a steal.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Nuggets.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jamal Murray.
He ran things with precision. Great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
From deep, here's Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Banked it in off the glass.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Murray with it. So no problem for Denver. They get the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.